What's up YouTube, it's your guy 4, and yes, you read it right. Today we are going to go over the basics of how to grow cannabis from home, your apartment, your closet, your basement, your attic, everywhere. So listen, we just going to go over the basics of it. Now, if you're like me, you smell some very pungent flowers, and you've always wondered, how can I create this? They all got blueberries. It's all purple and looks and smells amazing. I want to get in on this. How can I be a part of this magic that's going on? So I'm going to assume that you're like me and we both smelled something that was just extraordinary and we've wondered how we can recreate it, if not better, right? So first and foremost, if you want to grow your own cannabis slash flower slash weed slash ganja, whatever you want to call it, you need to have a seed. I know this kind of sounds like, duh bro, if you want to grow something, we know you have to have a seed. But no, there are different type of seeds. What? It's different types of seeds. You can grow a bag seed, which is exactly what it sounds like. You had a bag of some weed, found a seed in it, well, now you got a bag seed. That bag seed, stick it in some dirt, give it a little bit of water and a little bit of sunshine, boom, you're gonna have a plant. A cannabis plant too. Bonafide. Bonafide is real. It can happen. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. But if you have a bag seed, yes, you can plant it. Yes, you can plant your bag seed. You can plant your bag seed. Bag seeds are not the only way to get seeds. There are seed banks. Genetics are very important, just how we have brothers and sisters. I mean, we may have similarities, but we're not exactly the same. And no two will ever be exactly the same. I mean, essentially growing bag seeds is like shooting with your eyes closed. You really don't know what you're going to get. In the end, genetics are going to be your best friend, simply because you know what you're dealing with and you know what to expect. I mean, what's better than that? 3 basics for seeds that we need to know. Any seed that you get, any bag seeds, you can grow them. But it is like shooting in the dark because you don't know what you are going to get. Genetics are very important. You can go to various places like smoke shop, head shops, and the seed bank. Solid Genetics. Know what you're growing. Grow something that you like. I like sativas. I like indicas. I like the cheesy. I like the pungent. I like something that's more, you get what I'm saying? You should grow what you like because it's about you. You're growing it. They're not growing it. You're giving your love to it. Give it your love. You gonna give it your love? Give it your love. Alright, so now that you all understand that you can have a seed from a bag and plant it and it will plant a cannabis plant, you need to have some type of space to grow, whether it be the attic, whether it be the basement or a closet or a cabinet or a windowsill or outside. You need to have a designated place for your plant because your plant will thrive in the environment that it is used to. Make this very light. I don't want you all sticking your shit next to the hot ass dryer in the basement and then wondering why it's not working out. Now in these different spaces and nooks and crannies that you're going to be growing, you're going to want to control the environment as much as you can. You're going to want to control the environment as much as you can because it will all come down to it in the end. I promise. So find a designated place that you're going to let your plants grow. You want to have some good air circulation. You want to be able to maintain the environment. You want to be able to control the temperature, the relative humidity. You want fresh air coming in and you want some air circulating out as well. So yes, it is very important to have your own space for your cannabis plant. These are going to be your kids. You're going to be growing these kids from babies to full maturity. They need their own room. When you was a kid, you wanted your own room. I'm not saying you got one, but you wanted one. If you could have one, you probably would have got one if you had to do it yourself. But I'm just saying, excuse me. Now that we have our bag seeds and or solid genetics and we know what space and or crevice or locker or drawer that our plants are going to be in, we need to figure out a light source. Now, there are a variety of light sources out there. You can get LED, you can get high pressure sodium lights, you can get a bunch of different lights out there. The sun, which is the most natural of course, but it really is dependent on what works for you. There are a bunch of cheap options out there on Amazon. You can get a pretty good light for 40-50 bucks, honestly. I mean, in some cases maybe even cheaper. It all really depends on how much of a budget your grow is and how big you want to go out. Also, how seriously you are going to take this. I mean, I know there are some people who literally do this for fun. Hey, I just wanted to see something poke out of the ground. I didn't expect to spend money on a grow tent and spend $200 on light, nutrients, fertilizer, all of this soil. It really depends on you, and they will thrive and they will love it as long as you love your plants. Give to your plants and they will give back to you. So now that you know that obviously you're going to need some seeds, you're going to need a place for your plants to go, and you're going to need a light source for your plants, you are going to need some dirt, my friend. Some dirt. You're going to need some dirt. You're gonna have to be dirty. You're gonna have to be dirty. You're gonna need dirt. When it comes to dirt, there are a bunch of different options out there. Fox Farm, anything except Miracle Grow, please. Fox Farms has a bunch of different soils that you all can choose from. Happy Frog is usually the one that people use for seedlings when you're starting out with your baby seeds. They also have Ocean Forest, which is better for like a vegetative flower. Then they also have Strawberry Field, blah, 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 blah. We can go down the list. Honestly, the dirt that you all choose is up to you. I've seen some people growing some pretty suspect conditions. You all will be surprised, man. They don't call it weed for no reason. It's pretty hard to kill the plant.